What's going on?
We live, we are live. Straight from Timeless Jam Made Studios. You got the Bro Show in the building. Big Tone in the house.
Yo, Keno, Life Cultivator. What's going on, baby?
Big Rob, y'all know what we do.
The man Samuel speaks in the building, man.
That's what's up, man. And the topic today, a broad topic, but with the way things are going these days, we all been chopping it up, even separately been chopping it up. Is till death do you part still a term these days?
Can that exist in the day we live in? Can it
Technically,
exist?
technically, no, no.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. I mean, you got to think our grandparents. This ain't back in the day, bro.
Shit.
You got poly going on these days.
I got the story that my grandfather had a family that had a whole nother situation.
I've been in them funerals. Well,
I found a whole nother family when
Yeah, we
Facebook
was talking
came
about
out.
that. We was talking about that.
my uncle, rest in peace, JC, man. We at his funeral. We looking like, who the fuck are these people? And his own wife said, "Oh, that's his other wife again."
Yo,
I said, "What the fuck?"
so did it ever exist for real?
I don't know, but see the thing about it, people back then.
Social media doesn't know.
I will say this to defend the females with some stuff. Women back then weren't too educated. The man was the breadwinner, so they had to follow suit of
That's true.
whatever he was doing.
But I'm gonna give you.
So he
another
felt
one.
as though he could do what the fuck he wanted to do.
I'm gonna give you another one. Like before social media and all that came out, you were stuck in a certain bubble for a lifetime for real. Like you know what I'm saying? So the chicks you went to elementary school and middle school and high school with,
That's a Nike box.
they was the chicks you
Stuck in that
rode
them
with.
four corners, that
You know what
Nike
I'm
box.
So now, like, okay, the military like kind of shook me out of it because I'm like, damn, it's a lot of chicks out here. Like, it's a lot of prospects out here.
That's what my brother said.
Right.
He was over there
But
getting
then you
German
come
pussy.
back. But then social media take you all over the world
It's the greatest
while
distraction.
you sitting in your living room.
It's the greatest distraction ever known to man.
Yeah.
You think about it, how your woman back in the day, okay, if I was ripping and running, I was working or whatever, my wife was at home at the time, or my girlfriend. If she at home, she didn't have all these distractions she got now. You know what I mean? A nigga couldn't inbox her. What the fuck was the inbox? We didn't have nothing to inbox on. You didn't
Only
get.
way a nigga send
You
a
want to
dick
get
pic.
dick? Yeah, you want to get dick pics and
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
It
You want,
was a
niggas want to
time-
be unable to do all that. You know
It
what I'm
was a
saying?
time if you had a busy ass job, you could have a family over East Baltimore and a family over West Baltimore. Nobody was gonna know.
Nobody knew.
Like,
If you working night shift and you ain't really working night shift, you over.
you
across town
hustling
with
and
your other
you know what I'm
family.
saying? You getting money and you taking care of both families. Ain't nobody complaining.
But see, now they make cars where your peoples can get in the car, take me where this nigga was at, and it'll drive right to the bitch house.
Not only that, that's
And the car connect to the Wi-Fi.
but not only that, but not only that,
No,
I
your
heard,
motherfucking iCloud, no
Yeah.
fucking spots you to eat that and every motherfucker.
I heard that
Trace Seaman.
keep, keep your phone in your name because one thing's for sure, two things for certain.
Oh,
they
they
can
tracking.
track your ass,
They
Jack.
The best thing about that, Rob, is that don't lie.
Yeah, just keep that shit in back.
Don't fuck around.
Man, I'm gonna
If you
tell you
don't,
something.
man.
And you know it's probably
my phone.
I'm gonna say my bad right now because it's probably I might be putting some people out there or something. I mean, this is only for entertainment. But
He said, "No, man,
this
it's funny, yo."
is only
When
for
he say some shit like that, it's about to be
It's about to
fucked
be some
up.
really fucked up shit. We know this guy.
all right. All my homeboys been mint for 47 years, right? I've been a man for 47 years. I don't want a nigga that was faithful to no woman in their 20s. I don't care if you was married or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just don't work. You got too much testosterone in you. I'm saying I just don't.
Especially when you
And-
got
and
friends
listen,
like Kenny
Before
who
you
will bring
attack
the
me,
freak around you, and you
nah,
gotta
before you
do it.
attack me, before you attack me, cheating ain't always fucking.
It
Yeah.
Right?
ain't. It ain't.
Conversations.
It ain't.
Cheating ain't
It ain't.
always fucking.
That's a deep conversation right there.
that's-
It
You
really
understand?
is.
Like
That's a whole nother time.
before you come at me, cheating ain't always
Everything
fucking.
ain't
But I'm
always
telling you.
I'm not
Ain't
gonna come
always
at you. I was with you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay. No, we with you, motherfucker. That's the Bro Show.
No, you know they
We
gonna
talking about
come.
the
Yeah,
audience.
man.
No, we ain't gonna let them come.
Man, why you gonna say that, man? I'm still with my
Yeah,
girl from
yeah,
back in the day.
But for real, anybody, you've been married, I've been married. You know what I'm saying?
Sam been married.
I'm
Well,
not.
he's still married.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But see, he older
23
now.
years to be exact, and
If you-
32 years together. Goddamn,
real.
I'm still with my wife.
I believe, like, if you want to settle down with a dude, you gotta do it like around 37 or 41.
I
When
think
we
so,
done
too.
done everything we wanted to do.
Cause look, the math on it is this: we've been duped into believing that 50 is midway, and it's not. Your midway, motherfuckers ain't even making it to see 40, so they midway is 20. The midway reality is 30, 35 years old. You're in the middle of your fucking journey. You need to stop playing around with your fucking life and get yourself together. If you're gonna make some kids, goddamn police, fuck you. Should call came when I police keep calling.
Man, he
me,
was
so-
bothering you.
Yeah, now you want to call and shit. I did down there, they ain't even get out the car, nothing, man. Whole nother situation. But anyway,
We're gonna get to that.
yeah,
though.
we've been duped into thinking that 50 is halfway. Who the fuck you don't live to be 100? I got the men
That's the
and women
Asian
in
story.
my family. They live to be in their hundreds, but with the food and the lifestyle now, you lucky you get 65, man.
And you know why?
Right.
Because they don't want to pay for you. They want to pay for. They don't want to pay for you, man.
Yeah, you lucky.
I would talk about a few things, but I don't want them to shut us the fuck down. Because you know when you start talking shit about Big Brother and the bullshit lots out here, they start trying to shut shit down. But like I said earlier, when we was outside, these days you don't get help anymore. You break down on the highway, see what happens.
Motherfucker gonna ride right
Hey, yo,
past
You
you.
can
And
pick that
know you.
bitch on your
And
back
motherfucker
and
ride,
charge
say, yo, look,
because that's what's gonna have to
look like
happen.
Tone.
But a motherfucker will film you. That's
Oh, man.
this phone
With
shit.
a phone now.
This
Yeah.
phone shit is driving me nuts because at the end of the day, before a motherfucker help you, they'll film you. I mean, when you don't even have respect for the dead and you record a motherfucker dead on the ground before their family, how is it that families find out about the death online as opposed to
I
not
seen a
getting
bitch put a
call?
nigga out the house
That's
on live.
Yo,
We know the nigga, but I ain't gonna say the name. But
We gotta
she
understand
put him out on live.
This where we at.
You dirty bitch.
This where we at in the world, man. Everything
And-
is instant.
and
Instagram,
back to the topic.
instant life.
That's it makes it almost damn near impossible to be in one of those type of relationships long term. I think only motherfuckers that really can dwell in that realm is motherfuckers that's 45, 50, like that's the mindset we had back then. And anybody after us, oh, they got problems.
Yeah.
A nigga will not. A nigga, my fault. A nigga will not get married because it don't make sense. Tell me when I just made a post earlier. You tell me when Lil Duval was talking to Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay. He said, "Do you sign contracts that's not beneficial to you?" It don't. When you say that, it makes sense to you because a marriage license is a fucking contract.
Yeah.
You understand? So what we talking about? Death do you part?
Yeah.
Do you want to be with this bitch? Or do you want to be with this nigga until y'all die? Fuck
Right.
no. The average motherfucker, you know why? Because you on TV looking at Mars Chestnut, this nigga over here, long dick Willie, this nigga with the cut up chest. Like, she not going to be worried about you, my
You
nigga,
know.
until she get bored. You feel what I'm saying? She
Big
not
Mike,
worried
what's
about
up,
you
man?
every 5 minutes. She
But
got a choice. She can go over there and go over here. And it's the same thing with him. If you on Instagram, I'm not gonna lie. When I got on my first day on Instagram, I said this shit is soft porn.
Yeah.
I
It'll
said,
blow
what the
your
fuck
mind.
is this? This shit was like looking at Super TV when you trying to look through the
addicted.
Yo, you said
That
was way. People don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
See, we didn't have it,
on
but
your
you get the
age, man.
signal a little bit
Yeah.
from your neighbor.
Yeah.
And it be a
You
little
see the
fuzzy.
squizzle?
You like, oh shit.
I said squizzly. Is that the word?
Yo.
Yeah. We can make that
Feel
work.
me though?
It's like we used to go to my uncle's house, man, when I was a kid, man. Uncle Don, I was shout out to him. It was from me being from the hood and not having the amenities that they had in the county. All this shit was mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Like, yo had
Nigga,
Comcast
the
cable.
first time I
with
watched
that-
Willy Wonka was on Super fucking TV, and I sat down and watched.
I didn't even know what the fuck a shower was. Lie to you now. Hold up, yo. I didn't know what the fuck a shower
Because you
was.
take it to the back.
Yeah.
Take it
He
back.
said go upstairs and take a shower. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the
the
fuck
tub.
is that? I said, oh, the shit on TV with the white people? Because they had it all.
Yeah, we had a tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
sometimes
better not
the
let all the
sometimes
water out.
ain't work. You might have to heat some water up on the
Yeah.
stove and put that shit in.
Somebody ran the water too
Or,
long.
or
You took a shower
And
before
then when you do the water, you gonna get in that bitch with your brother, your sister, your cousin, all y'all in
You
that
might-
bitch.
Bathtub.
You might, listen, you might be like how my grandmother had it. It might be some clothes in the
And then get the
motherfucking
water
tub.
soaking
But
and
this
shit,
one,
you can
she
wash
put
your
you in that
hands.
motherfucking wash
Let
the
me
fuck up.
piggyback off this. See, this right here, all this right here, what we talking about, right? We talking about evolving. The
Mm.
only thing that don't evolve is the whole love language.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? All this we talking about, we talking about how shit evolved from Super TV to now, but love ain't never changed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you can't be with somebody for life, but the same way everything else evolved, we gotta evolve. Some conversations need to be had because for real, like I change every like 5 years. You know what I mean? Like
That's everybody.
we gonna grow out of each other. So we need to have a
Realest conversation I ever had.
You know how many careers I've had? I know how to do every fucking thing. You might come and I'm working at Jiffy Lube, or I might be up the joint changing brakes. You know what I'm saying? Because of all these skills that my father put in me. I had to learn it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it was times on Saturday morning, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch wrestling, I'm gonna watch karate, I'm gonna watch this, watch that. 7:30 in the morning, hey man, get up. I need
Let's
you to go
go.
with me to go get
Let's
put
go.
this transmission in. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't say, oh no, I'm not.
Mine,
Nah.
never forget it. Start when I was 9. I wanted them devil strap suede pumas that Kmart's on Walmart. My father said, remember the blue light specials, nigga? My father said, oh, you want them? You gotta get your ass on.
Hey, yo, listen, I'm killing me right now with the old This is when you was a, you know what I mean? You was a kid. Like, you was really a kid.
That's real shit,
The
though.
worst shit is, man, if we gonna get back on topic, is I just knew I was gonna get a pair of shell heads, right? Why the fuck they had the ones without the shell under it? $25 cheap. I went right out of
The
there.
ball head front.
I still wanted Adidas. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta eat it. You know what I'm saying? I still went to the corner store, got the fat strings and shit. You know? But yeah, it's but I'm gonna say this, Keno, to get back on topic, a lot of times, and I tell people all the time, when it comes to a female, love ain't enough.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? You gotta
Especially
show me
nowadays.
solidarity,
It's not.
yo.
It's not.
Solidarity.
We get a bad rap. We get a bad rap, and I'm gonna clear that shit up now. Like, I mean, like, you look for a certain kind of dude, right? And the dude that you looking for, other females looking for that dude too.
Yeah.
So, right, this dude, especially in your teenage years, because I'm telling you, the chat is like every 5 years. If you're a dude that got a gift for gab, you got a couple out, you do good for yourself, and shit, it's a bunch of women that want to deal with you,
A line.
right?
A line.
And you have to,
All races.
you gotta decide. And you a teenager, you know what I mean? You in your 20s, and the same thing that you got to offer, she got to offer. It's a hole that gets wet.
I don't have a hole that gets wet.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we got all of these decisions to make. So this is what happens. She outdoes you, right? You had my attention. But then this chick come along and she outdo you. Oh shit.
LL said it best.
And you be torn
Big old
because you
butt.
don't want to hurt her feelings, but she doing some slick shit with some ice and you ain't never seen that shit before.
He said that bitch got
Kenny-
both
Kenny
hands
probably
on
had
the
some
meat.
Spanish fly back in the day.
Yo, shit.
This nigga had Spanish fly tonight. He on one tonight, yo. He practiced before he came in. This nigga on fire.
For y'all young watchers that's watching, y'all thinking Vibe and all that shit now, nigga, we had Spanish fly, came no pack, water. You know what I mean? It will last long, nigga. Yeah, that's right there.
Secret.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
With the Pumas on. With the
No,
Pumas.
but back to topic, man. I mean, to death do us part. That's a serious statement, and as I'm gonna piggyback off of Tone, it's way more than just love that's going to solidify a marriage. You know what I mean? It take a lot of sacrificing and a lot of compromising, man. You know what I
Love
mean?
and pussy ain't gonna hold shit.
Yeah,
together.
ain't no pussy and dick gonna keep the marriage together. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you is.
Now, what everybody need to realize, I mean, that shit ain't gonna last,
No.
right?
Nothing
It ain't gonna
lasts.
last, but shit don't have to be negative. It don't gotta be funky. You know what I'm saying? Listen, shit ain't working. We done
People
grew.
can't be grown enough to
You
let
know,
each other go
just
and
you know
move
what I mean?
on,
Just
take the lessons
release.
learned and go. One conversation, realest conversation I had with my wife, and cause we was together probably about 7-8 years before we got married, and that was due to me because I said that if we can be together 3 to 5 years, live together, whatever, cause I knew from watching family members, my mother, father, people change. So it's like if you could deal with me digging in my nose, because if you know me, you know I dig in my fucking nose. I fuck that's shit that I do. Until you get to really know me and you laying up under me and you know what I'm saying. You really don't fucking know who the fuck
But
I
that's
am.
real.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's human shit.
People
Shorty
change.
came along, she fought and shit and all that too. You know, I'm good.
That's my thing. Like, if you
Nigga
can't
contest.
like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We adults and we real. Like, I'ma fart around you, I'ma dig in my nose, I might scratch my balls.
All kind of shit.
You might catch me with the ball out.
See, I'm
Like,
gonna
at
give
the
you,
end of the
You
day,
get one and tell you, hey, let me get it for you.
give you a little hint for
Yeah.
the ladies. You know what I mean? Like all of these chapters that we go through, right? At least where I come up at 40s, right? Like, it's crazy because 40s is crazy. I'm 47, right? And what I deal with on a daily basis is so many of my peers didn't make it here, and we was all fighting. You know what I mean? Digging, trying to figure out what the fuck this shit was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then
And
we
also
get
who
here,
you are.
right? So here, it's like the settling ground. You get to sit down and just reflect on shit.
Yeah.
That's the nigga you need to fuck with.
Yeah.
Man, cause we ain't nothing else we need to do.
Especially if
And then, all right,
you've
so
been
let me
out here
let
and
me throw
done
this out there
everything
real quick, right?
that
So
you wanted to.
when you just said what you said, right? Because it's like a rites of passage. A man gotta go through the jungle, catch the lion, come back. That's some old tribal shit. But at the end of the day, people frown upon the older dude with the younger woman because basically that's what you just described. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Ken just described. You going through what you going through, and you finding yourself, and now finding a woman. Because 9 times out of 10, a woman in your age square in that bracket, you and her don't mix. Y'all don't mesh.
Because they done been so broken.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
that's
Like it's a fucked up situation because our women have been taught to be more masculine than us.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like
Because you have the women, you have the worst person, a lot of these females, and they're going to hate me for saying it, worst advice they could take is from their mother. Their mother hasn't had a man in 20 years.
Look on BMF. What happened with the baby mother? The mother was like, you know what you gotta do, like that. That's that bullshit. That's the shit that we grew up
You
with.
don't need a man. I never once heard my mother tell my sister. My sister was fortunate enough to have both parents as well. You know what I mean? My mother never told my sister you don't need no man.
Mm.
She would say, you should want a man. You want to change your oil. You can do it, but it'd be better if you had a man to do it and he respects
That's
you
a
in the
crazy
process.
situation because women get mad when you want to act like a man, and then you mad because I'm treating you like a man. I'm gonna give you what you giving me. If you giving me masculine energy, you want to be tough. Don't ask me carry that fucking box. You fucking carry
It's
it.
just
Then.
like a lesbian.
You put that picture on the wall. You go
lesbian
do
woman.
that. You can't do that and want me to be the man
No.
too, and you try and be the man. What the fuck?
A lesbian woman, right? They act like a man until they get slapped.
Fuck them.
Or punched
Look.
in the stomach.
One of my favorite things I like doing.
I could talk about that, man.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite
we can
things.
say go.
No, just hear me out. One of my favorite things I like doing, right, is when it snows. I like to get in my car, ride around and look at the
See them
women
shoveling
shoveling
this shit.
snow. I'm like, you didn't need a man, did you? It's fun to me and it's funny.
It's crazy, man. It's we this shit is Bizarro land. I don't know if y'all know about that.
Yeah, right.
Y'all know anything about the Superman? Superman opposite was Bizarro. Everything was backwards. It was ass backwards. And that's where we at now. The time period that we in is ass backwards. It kind of don't make fucking sense.
I mean, we living in a different day and age, fellas. I mean,
We just got to evolve with it.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, my thing is, I think all of us are chameleons. We adjust while still standing on man time without switching up who the fuck we are as individuals.
Mm-hmm.
The world, this shit fucked up, man. Like I said, I believe that like they've taken the, like, to me, just growing up before I knew what it was about, marriage to me was sacred. I felt like when you do it, you get married to be with that's the last person you want to be with on earth. That was my understanding when I was young. That's
was
what I thought.
programmed to think that.
Well, that's right. Earlier, we've been programmed.
Now, it's like when you look at it now, it's like, what's the true meaning? What are people getting married for? Everybody's getting married.
What is the benefit in it?
A lot of
Everybody
bitches
gets
are
married for
cake
different
cutters.
shit.
I'm
What
gonna give you
the
another
fuck
one.
is the
too,
benefit?
bro.
Honestly, can somebody honestly tell me what the benefit is? I know what I know what I wanted it to be, but I'm asking what other people
I
perspective.
just want to know,
on it.
yeah, right, because I want to know.
I want
different
somebody to,
perspectives.
like today. I had to pick up my dad from the hospital. I had to take him to the rehabilitation place, get his shit, take him home. Like, I was in the frame of mind that I know I want the best person around me that's gonna love me and take care of me when I get to the point where I can't do it for my motherfucking self.
Most of the time,
You know
it's
what I'm
your
saying?
kids, though.
But that ain't my wife had a saying. You have
gotta
enough
get
of
one to
you
go
have
out and
enough
do
of one of them
DoorDash
take
with
care of you. You got enough of them motherfuckers. One of them gonna do right. Goddamn it.
See, the one great thing about this age range, man, is that you learn to take responsibility for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit, you don't understand how easy that shit makes. I mean, how easy it make life. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, you in a situation, if it's a chick that she got to drive and she trying to do some shit, and you on slow motion, man, just get out of her way.
Yeah.
Man.
Glad
Let her go and let the right person get it.
You know that
That's it.
you
Go
can't
ahead and let
handle
her
that.
fly,
Let
man.
her go.
Let her fly.
Instagram said people get married for convenience.
That's
Cause
true,
a lot
too.
of women lazy as fuck. They don't want to do shit. Don't want to have to get up to do nothing in life. They don't want to. I'm being some. I'm a uncut motherfucker. I'm telling you now. A lot of women are full of shit. They don't want nothing. They don't want to get up to get what the fuck they want to get. They want somebody to give it to them. And then they want you to finance their happiness. No, bitch, I'm not going to finance your happiness. That's your responsibility to make yourself happy. It's not mine.
And
You understand what I'm saying? I'm responsible for me.
and
You
some
got to
niggas
straighten all
need a
that
new
shit with
mommy.
yourself out.
Yeah, boy.
And some niggas need a new mommy.
Can you please speak on that, Keno?
Ooh,
Please.
Listen,
Man,
man,
that one right there hurt.
the worst thing that you can do is take a nigga straight from his mama house because you his new mama.
Facts.
Trauma
You
bomb.
understand?
Facts.
Trauma
The one
bomb.
thing, I'm gonna tell you a funny, this embarrassing to me, but I'm gonna give it to you. I moved in my own shit, right? House. 2 stories, 3 bedrooms, basement and shit. I'm living life. I'm getting busy, you know what I mean? I'm having fun. And I get a bill in the mail. Water bill. What is this? I called my mom. Hey, mom. Man, they owe these motherfuckers $50 for water. She was like, you gotta pay
the
the water bill, baby. It's quarterly. It's water. Don't you just
Ain't
turn
nobody-
the faucet on? And
Nah, ain't nobody tell you that.
no,
one, did they?
baby.
They trying to
But see,
figure out
our families, I mean, we don't communicate about finances and bills and shit like you stay in a child's place.
We stuck in some
But when I
bondage.
became a man, I moved out and I didn't know shit.
Lack of education leads to
But
frustration.
women run around with your moms. You go to the market, y'all get kitchen sets, y'all get toys that set you up for life. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga leaves straight from his mom playing with He-Man dolls, banging them together and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he move in your house.
Why they
He
play
don't
with the
know
He-Man,
like
y'all?
this.
Hey, fellas, real fast, I got a couple comments. I want to read this. Natasha Kama said, marriage isn't easy. You definitely must be willing to compromise. I've been married 15 years. Keep God first. Never go to bed angry. Keep outsiders out of
That
our
one
business.
right there.
And keep outsiders out of our business. Keep outsiders out of our business. That's a key thing. So I had to repeat that a few times. Single people can't give married people advice.
Never.
No,
Never.
People
Find your tribe. If you married, hang with motherfuckers that's either in long-term relationships or are married. And if you mad and you angry, don't go to bed angry.
Fact.
And one of the tricks I could teach you how to do that is, even if you ain't talking to
Keep
her
the beef out
funky
the
ass
bed,
and she ain't talking to your funky ass, touch her. Put your hand on that. Put your foot over that
keep the
motherfucker.
beef out the bed.
That let her know we still alright, goddamn it.
Keep the beef
You know what I'm saying?
And don't tell Aunt Pam and shit. 'Cause Aunt Pam, he ain't shit. He can't run us up, rob a house.
Let me finish, motherfucker. Okay, people aren't getting married to stay married. Today is just for a show.
That's it.
I'm a good woman and have a good husband. Letitia Jarvis said, what I love about this show is it's not one-sided. Y'all address men and women, and that's what we do,
Thank you,
baby.
Listen, for real.
Thank you.
Just
whoever
real
it is.
life.
I'm gonna give you
We're
a
gonna send you a
suggestion.
special gift in
This is-
2028.
This is a suggestion for every single age group, I believe. I mean, if you meet a dude and you digging him, don't try to move him in your shit. Help him get his own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop fucking.
And, you know what I mean? So you can go over his shit sometimes. You can help him learn how to pay his bills. And, you know what I mean? You can stop over there and be like, babe, look, did you open this? You didn't even know. Like, you know what I mean? Build him up in his own shit.
But I personally know
And then
2
y'all can
females.
bring it together.
I personally know 2
Otherwise, you
females
getting
that
a
have
second
done
son,
that.
Another son.
And I'm gonna say it again.
You know.
Stop fucking. Stop. Everything ain't sexual. Stop fucking.
What she
That's
get
your
Kirk
problem.
say? He
You
said,
meet a nigga. Listen to what I'm saying. How many niggas got baby mothers? You don't even know that bitch. Excuse my language, but you don't even know her. Just cause y'all fucked and wound up with a child because you can't even sit down and have a fucking conversation with this woman. You don't know her. You can't be with her.
No self.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you looking at something, you looking at everything from a sexual
Stop
perspective.
fucking.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem though. And then if you gonna fuck, be a responsible adult. Put something on your dick.
Yeah.
Put the cup in your pussy. Do something.
If you don't, if you won't eat it, don't stick your meat in it.
Yeah.
Shit, you got niggas
Gotta
out
be
here
strong
eating
when you
ass
use your
naked.
pole. Nigga, I got a vasectomy in one ball. I can't get. If a bitch have a baby by me, you better name it Myrtle. That's what the fuck it's gonna be. I'm just saying.
That's one of the things right there. Stop fucking. Every time you meet somebody, you ain't gotta fuck them in 5 minutes. You don't even know
But
this
see,
nigga.
that
Then
keeps
you
those
mad.
paternity
You
shows
done
in
fuck the
business.
nigga. Hold on, this is the crazy part. You done fuck the nigga, now you fucking niggas, now you mad. You ain't even know the nigga. Ain't nobody tell you fuck him.
You
That's
didn't
real
even
life.
know he was
You mad at the
indulging
bitch?
in
You
duty.
fuck the bitch first day. You mad because she like girls, but you ain't even found that out because y'all ain't have a fucking conversation yet.
Right, nah.
Now you figuring out this bitch crazy.
And she got a +1.
You'll lay up fucking for months before a real conversation come up.
And that's sad.
And you be like, oh shit.
This
But
bitch
me,
crazy.
but hear me out. Me as the older me, I have those conversations first.
You got to.
Because
we speaking
I'm going to, when we were younger,
of the 40s.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pushing 50. So it's like, we got to have this conversation, you know what I'm saying? Especially, he pussy from the back.
I can say this,
So
and I know my wife probably.
about you.
I know my wife probably watching. I could play for the fucking Ravens defense team. How many fucking bitches I tell no, leave me the fuck alone. You ain't got nothing to offer me but pussy. That's it. You not gonna fucking help me when my kidneys ain't right and my back fucked up and everything going on crazy. I can't fucking call you to get nothing from you.
You're not gonna get a decent meal. You talking about kidneys?
Nothing.
You can start with a decent
And it's crazy because most female, I become good friends with females because I be damn near becoming a life coach for them. Like, you need to stop doing the dumb shit that you doing. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you in the positions that you in because you put yourself there.
Half the
And it's
time,
the same thing for niggas. You putting yourself in these situations.
half the time you fucking a broad, you don't know a last name, you don't know none of that shit.
But the problem is, Jimmy,
Like you said, it's like when you become a little bit over your 40s, and I mean, I can't say every 40 because you got some old dummies out here at the end of the day. But
Right.
I'm going to just say, I mean, you got to call it what it is. Like, everybody's maturity level ain't there. Everybody haven't reached that point where as though they understand that sex is. I've reached that point in my life where as though I'm beyond the sex part. Bitch, what substance do you have?
Yeah, what you
What
want?
can you offer me
What is
besides your pussy? Because I can get pussy anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't about nothing. That shit easy. So, as far as, like, if you can't offer me nothing besides that, then, you know what I mean? What is we doing?
We wasting time, and time and energy equal money to me, and I don't do that.
Facts.
Fuck out of here with that.
so I think that you can have a forever partner, man, if both of y'all are open-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Are absolutely open-minded and respect each other.
And willing to grind with you.
But I don't think that that's possible until you in your 40s, for real. Because
And let me piggyback on what Kenny just said. And in your 40s is when you really start to know yourself. Worry about your goddamn self first. You stand up here trying to get to know somebody, you don't even know who the fuck you are.
Right.
You don't even know which color you like. You don't even know what food you like. Cause you don't even never tried nothing but a cheesesteak and a fucking chicken box.
And in the
You
process
understand?
of that,
You don't even know how to drink wine. You don't know nothing.
Try
'cause you
snake,
ain't
butterfly. You're left.
I mean, everybody always say, but people tell on themselves. Listen to what they say. They looking for love. Run away from anybody looking for love because you supposed to come into a relationship already full. Because if you not, you draining the person that you got.
You attaching yourself to that
You know
person
what I'm
and
saying?
pulling their energy.
You wondering what the fuck happened to them. You drank that motherfucker. You was looking for love. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Love
Come into
yourself
the
first.
relationship loving yourself. You already full of yourself. Then when you meet somebody else, you can just appreciate who they are.
Right.
You know, it took a long time for me, myself, to be happy on the inside. Me, like, you know, I'm going to treat myself to this. I'm going to make myself feel good. So then, when I meet a person and they happy, that's some
why you
beautiful
get the
shit.
Domestic violence.
But that's
you
the
get a
key to it.
tender
Yeah.
dick
That's the
and
key
an
to it.
alpha female, and he want to rape her of her energy to become an alpha male because, you know what I mean? See, she can't.
He's been a
fight.
bitch all his life.
Yeah, he can't. She can't battle him on his grounds, so he gonna try to rip her down to his level.
And he
You know
wants
what
to
I'm
dress
saying?
sexier than
And
her,
it goes both ways. You'll get a female
Probably
that'll
look
latch
like
onto an alpha male and jealous of every fucking thing he do and just that shit
I
you
got a
doing is
conspiracy
bullshit.
theory
Get
on
out.
domestic
Never in a
violence.
competition with your woman, man.
Let me
That's
read real quick before y'all
stupid
go back to Natasha Carmen said that part. People aren't getting to know each other. Katia Jarvis said some women think their superpower lie between the legs.
Nah.
They think the pussy controls.
No.
They
Erica
sell that
Thompson
shit. They sell that shit. It's for sale.
Erica
You can
Thompson
buy it
said,
anyway.
So when you come, then every time you said stop fucking, she said, so when you come. Then she came back again, so when you come. So I guess she was talking to you because she said it 3 times.
All right, so you got all them fucking toys, touch your goddamn self.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
You know about you want to learn about yourself? Go understand your chakras. Cause one of your chakras is about sex. You really not supposed to come. You supposed to harvest the fucking energy and use it so you can get this motherfucker up here right. Everything ain't sexual. Stop making everything sexual. They programmed your ass that way. You think you supposed to come. We ain't even fucking supposed to
A
ejaculate.
lot of education going
God
on
damn
tonight.
it.
A lot of
Stop
education.
fucking.
You going
Stop fucking. Stop fucking. Stay in the house and meditate a little bit. Stop drinking and eat right. You'll become a different person overnight. Trust me. You'll realize a lot of shit about yourself. And then that way, when these niggas come in to fuck, because look at what you're paying attention to. Fucking. Stop. Stop it for a minute.
You gonna get what you put out there.
That's it.
She said, so when you come across, Erica Thompson, so when you come across, I'm sorry, when you come across that one who has the qualities you are looking for, are you embracing her or questioning her?
I don't know. I don't know because I've been with the same women since I've been fucking 19 years old. I can't tell you shit about what's going on in there.
Because it's the women you're using to come across. So she's saying it's the women that you used to running into. And she came back and was like, I didn't finish my comment. Arthur, you gotta be quick.
And I know he feel this way. When you with the right woman, man, you don't have to ask no questions.
Facts.
The vibe sits on your heart. You don't have to. I mean, you don't. Even if she got her own place, if it's a door that's never open, you don't even need to ask her what's in there because whatever is in there is good because she's good. You know what I'm saying? She sets that vibe on your heart. If you feeling some dumb shit, she ain't the one. It's just simple.
And
it's
it's a motherfucking duck.
It's a simple method. Whatever is going on inside of you internally reflects your fucking outside. If I go in your fucking house and you got 50 pair of shoes at the door and you got dishes and your trash, you fucked up as a person. You're internally fucked up. You need to fix that because it's reflecting on your outside. A lot of us need love because we didn't get the love. I am so fucking, oh my God, I can't say it. I love the fact of the way that I was raised because you motherfuckers out here ain't nobody love you, man. Ain't nobody rub you. Ain't nobody touch your head, your ear. You don't know nothing about those type of feelings, and that's why you where you are in your life because nobody fucking showed you that love. I had my grandmothers, my aunties, my uncles, my dad, my mother. I had a lot of fucking love. So I love myself. So when you hear me say that I love myself, that in turns means I'm able to love you because I'm cool with myself. I'm good. I'm not afraid to tell Tone, yo, I love you, bro, I love you, Ken. I don't have a problem with that because I love me. I'm good on the inside. It starts with you. It don't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Facts.
And that goes with what the fuck is going on with these kids. Nobody's talking to them. They don't know nothing about love. They don't love themselves. Everything is internally fucked up, so it reflects on the outside. So they walking around angry because that's how they feel on the inside.
And that's and then you add in the other emotional part for us, the upbringing and the things they lack thereof. So now you got a ticking time bomb. And they're waiting for somebody to say anything.
And honestly, they really looking for that's their way of doing it. They casting that out, but they really want love.
Yeah.
They don't want nothing else.
I bet you take
love.
the average little dude out here, man. You walk up to him, say, hey, man, hug him, that motherfucker probably crumble, man.
He gonna sit there and tell you his whole fucking life story.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't love me, yo. They ain't do this for me, man. My father this, my mother that. My grand, you gonna get so much out of him because
Because
they
all
don't
the
have
anger
that.
shit is surface.
That's
That's
it.
why I love
He
the
knows,
job I do, man.
because the kids,
that's real
you know,
shit.
the kids we
Yeah.
work with, it's all they real pissed off. They might curse you out. That's because you the one that they rock
But
with,
see,
and they feel safe
They feel
saying
you,
this shit
yeah.
to you.
I
'Cause you ain't gonna
remember, right?
do nothing to them.
I remember all my angers, right? I remember all my angers, and I remember how my dad reflected those angers. Like one of the angers I had was I could not stand attention seeking dudes. Like dudes that came to school, always had to put on a show, bang somebody in the face, and the girls would be like, "Oh, what's wrong with him? He just need a hug and shit." I mean, fuck that nigga, man. I used to hate them niggas. They was my only competition because females are nurturing. You know what I'm saying? So they took the attention
To
from
the nigga with the problem.
yeah, you understand? Like this nigga, but see, my dad was like, chill. You know what I'm saying? That shit only lasts for a while. Cause once she latch on to him and this nigga still attend to dick everything he do. You know what I mean? Everything he do, he come in the house sad all the time. Like just beating him the fuck up. And she keep trying to love him. Keep trying to love him. After a while, you can just creep in the back door and bang her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tired of that nigga.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
but if
remember
my
in middle
dad
school,
never
Kenny,
told me that.
all the chicks liked Kenny in motherfucking middle school. Because he could draw.
I was just,
And he'd have a jazzy fucking shirt on.
Kenny
I'm
was
just
in
like,
touch
look at
with
this
himself,
nigga.
man. He was creative, yo.
But
He had an
It was my
imagination.
man, so I knew what he got, he was gonna spread the wealth a little bit. Hey, it was what it was.
Y'all,
That was
y'all
the
ain't do
fat
the,
dude.
y'all ain't do the walk out the room with the lights off trick, did you?
dark room. A
Oh.
lot of dark room going on.
Hey, I ain't saying that shit because they locked Bill up. He might come back and get us.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
I just say choo choo.
You know what one of my biggest things is when you having a this is how you know a person not happy with themselves. When you having a conversation with a motherfucker and that shoe start fitting, so they start being defensive.
Yes.
Everything you say.
Or
And you
everything's negative.
right. Or, and
Damn.
you looking, you
Yo,
like,
they only get us off
like
niggas
what
with
is you
bricks.
talking? Like you gotta give,
stuck ass niggas out here.
you gotta give disclaimers.
Why you
Sam.
mad, man?
Sam, you gotta give disclaimers, Keno. You gotta give disclaimers to let these tender dick ass motherfuckers know that I'm not talking about you. I make this is general. Why are you feeling like I'm coming at you?
Because you hit a nerve.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like,
Hit a nerve.
that shit be
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you funny shit, yo. Okay. I didn't really start like seeing Sam or knowing Sam until I was out there. But prior to, I would hear weak ass niggas have conversations about the man and shit like, damn, yo, that nigga don't be giving me this or give me that, but he always bless this one with that. I say, yo, I think you just dumb. I mean, it's simple mathematics. If you're in the game, why am I gonna give this amount of work to a fuck up? You understand what I'm saying? And I know you can relate.
I can calculate what's gonna happen. You fuck up,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna call you. You duck me out. Then when I catch you, then I gotta get a one-on-one, and we gotta do something about it. It's a problem. So I'm saving your life for real.
Yeah.
That's
You
what I'm
know
doing.
what I'm
Cause
saying?
then I gotta go get my big homie, and then he gonna smack you. And while I'm having a conversation with you,
Yeah.
I don't even want to go through all that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, no, you just dumb. You don't really know how to hustle. You should go in the house. It's just not working for you.
I
Let
had
it
it
go.
to a point where I could go and I could tell everybody in somebody's clique who was who and what they was gonna do and what they was gonna be in life. Honestly, niggas will tell you. I could tell. I go and I could say, yo, gonna be the one with the money. He gonna be alright. He gonna fuck up. He gonna just have about 8 kids. Like I just was good at that shit. You know what I mean? Being very observant. I'm a people's person. Most of the time, if you see me somewhere, I'm gonna give you a little tidbit. If you see me somewhere, I'm watching. Even if I'm looking straight, I can see all this shit right here. I see it all. I ask any one of my friends, I don't miss a motherfucking thing, man. Nothing. Nothing gonna go past me. I
I
see
told you, man, you was motherfucking ghosts and shit, man. Niggas just know that they got some work. Like, all right.
Real quick, over on Facebook, Corey Gardner really wants Sam to know he watching.
Oh, my man.
And tell Big Sam Gunner said, what it do, bro?
What's up with you, Gunner? Yeah.
And Mike said,
Oh,
yo,
man.
what's good, Chad?
Man, his brother got shot together. That was the funniest shit ever, man. That was the funniest shit ever, man. My motherfucker Feli showed the Lord, that motherfucker was smoking. What the fuck?
Man, go ahead and bring it back out, yo. Pumas. The leg, you still got the legend.
And on that shit, I was in that fucking party, man, minding my motherfucking business. Dance, I had the girl about to get the number, and here come these motherfucking Cooks Lane motherfuckers, man. My neighborhood, I was talking about this earlier, how my neighborhood, because back in the day, my neighborhood was terrible. You know what I'm saying? It was terrible. You had to have a note to go to the store. That's how bad it was. Like now when I look at it, I be like, man, y'all don't know nothing. Like this neighborhood.
People don't know what the real junction was. Though.
They don't
know it. Y'all had the biggest clique.
We got hit
the
first.
city.
We was the first neighborhood to get hit with the 3 strike shit. That shit wiped my whole fucking hood out. Everybody went to fucking prison. Everybody. Like, they came through that bitch with a net, and everybody was gone. 15 years, 10 years, 20 years.
And it's like, if you didn't know somebody in the junction, man, your days at Walbrook was... Your days were bad, man.
I had it, but I was always in the middle of shit, because I grew up Liberty Heights. I lived in a village. And it's like, so when niggas would come out, niggas be, yo, what's up? So it was like, the store became this situation where if you weren't from around there, don't come in the store. Because some shit gonna happen. Because at that time, it was us in North Along.
We had kind of a truce.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like, yo,
we was at
y'all
Southwest.
go over here, y'all go over there, and everybody
We
get
was
out.
down Southwestern, niggas was like, yo, we all gotta stick together. Because there's a lot of them West Side niggas out there.
And it was crazy because when I went to Carver, it was the same way. It was a handful of maybe 3 niggas from up the junction. I went to Carver. Everybody was from Cherry Hill, Park Heights, North Polite. Like they was from around. So it was like we had to stick together. Now it was like a crazy situation back then.
You also had to be smart to get in the car.
And you couldn't be no fucking chump when you was back in the day. This was before guns, man. Somebody was talking about this the other day. This was before guns. We fought.
Yeah. People don't.
We did not have a problem with fighting.
This gonna step on
We did
some.
not have
When
a
the last time you heard somebody say, I hit you in your mouth?
The dudes that's running the streets now, right? They were the dudes that got smacked up and ran away.
Get out of here. Y'all see me post that fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
The hardest dudes died early. You got the smart guys, you know what I'm saying, that lasted and all. The hardest niggas in the street, I mean, the dudes that you hit, the legendary stories, they did.
Yeah.
Little legs, big legs, little black Johnny, little Corey Dirt, like all from down that way, all them niggas is out of here, man. They gone. When you a threat, I learned that early. Don't be the threat because the threat get taken care of.
People
Right our way, it was 2 dudes that hated each other. He was from the Ridge, from Harlem and Bigwood. 2 main guys, Baby James and Sconey, hated each other. You know what I'm saying? Forever.
But this, I mean, I don't even talk about this shit.
That's bottom line is, yo, back in the day, these little new motherfuckers don't know nothing about. It's like you beat their ass, they gonna shoot you on the side.
There's no authority, man.
I had
no authority.
I had a little dude, right? He known on it. I mean, in his paperwork, he a shooter, right? So we doing our thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? He disagreed with something I said. We exchanged words, and he was like, "Yo, you old big nigga and everything, man, but I don't do no motherfucking fighting, yo." And I said, "You gonna have to make it to your gun from right here, and I'm gonna beat you like I know you gonna get it." You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? Like, we wouldn't even. Why would you say something like that?
They don't have the streets intelligence that we had. They don't have it. It was certain things that we did, you said, your body language, your movement. You already letting me know what the fuck you gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? Because for one, if I'm gonna do something to you, I ain't gonna tell you a motherfucking thing. I ain't gonna say shit. There's been plenty of times we got in beef, and I'm telling niggas shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to nobody. I'm talking about right in front of the niggas we arguing with. Don't say nothing to them niggas. Man, let them niggas go ahead. You got that one, yo. I ain't arguing with you. I don't want nobody to say, yeah, Sam said, or Sam did, or whatever. Because when his ass wind up in the ground, I don't want my name attached to none of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that.
When a nigga come back cross you, they gonna be like, damn, yo, did you get attacked by Wolverine?
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
niggas is filming.
I'm
And
like a
niggas is
motherfucking
filming, dude. I
Mexican with
seen
But I'm
that.
gonna tell you where it come from, man.
that shit crazy.
See, most of their fathers is locked up or dead, or you know what I mean, something. All of these gangsters is listening to their moms on the phone. Cause I told that bitch, I was like, yeah, cause I mean, cause we yeah, cause I mean, cause you don't do that to me.
Now listen
And
to
that
what he's
nigga
saying.
like,
Listen,
oh,
listen to what
shit.
he's saying. Listen to what he's
So
saying.
now these niggas is out there, nigga. Do you know I will? I'ma step up. I'ma step on your motherfucking ass, cause that's what I do. But a quiet
Dummy.
dude gonna be over here like, okay,
That's
he's
learned
a step.
behavior. Because women are more confrontational than men. Been saying it for 25 years. When you was young, your mother said, you better take your ass out there and fight that motherfucker or I'm going to beat your ass. My father would say, what the fuck happened? Why y'all fighting?
Everybody
really
on
need
the
to
street
fight?
a rapper.
Now, we going to get to the point where if you got to fight, then I'm going to tell you what to do when we get there. But logically, I want to know what the fuck the problem is. Because somebody that's been in Vietnam, killed motherfuckers and seen motherfuckers get shot, you get shot. You don't want your son going to war because you know what it entails.
But see, like in corrections, like the dudes would be like, you know, when we was young, dudes would be like, yo, come on, yo, let's slap box. Let's go to the body. No, let's just fight.
Yeah. I was just
Right,
saying
because-
that. Like, I couldn't play fight and stuff
Because
like that.
they testing you.
They testing you. They want to
They,
see how
they
you
want
do.
to see what you do, how hard you hit. So if they ever have to fight you,
They know you already. They got you pegged.
I've been in them
I had a
situations where a motherfucker, I'm all right, cool.
I had a lesson that my father taught me, and I still use it to this day. I never played fight. I never played with people. My father always told me, if a motherfucker put his hands on you, that mean he'll kill you. So I never did those things with my friends, and my friends will tell you. And even the ones that we did get in situations where we did that, they knew not to fuck with me afterwards because whatever the fuck I did to them. You understand? So it's like, I was taught that. You don't let people play with you like that because people start playing with you like that, then they hurt you. Then if they hurt you, then I mean they'll kill you.
you got your
My father said men not supposed to touch each other.
They
like
not.
that.
They not. Not a warrior, not nobody that know how to do some shit.
I never
You ain't
saw
supposed to do
no
that.
war movie, nothing. Niggas playing around.
But then
No.
you got
They end up pulling a knife on each other and they about to go at it.
You
And they
got
were
them
just
man-
friends, shooting together.
You got mans that, you know, y'all might play around. Y'all real solid like that. But then you gotta let them know, don't play with me and around other niggas.
Other
like
niggas.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. Okay, so when we
People
get
get that
around,
that.
me and the big homie, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, don't name
So
drop.
we in the trail one day, right? And there's a couple of our other homeboys there, and you know how man, yo, like this for real, for real. So nobody never seen nobody talk to him the way that I was talking to him. We was arguing, you know what I'm saying? And my man, after we said what we had to say to each other, my man had to let it be known. He said, nigga, let me tell you something. He said, that's the only motherfucker in the world that could talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? He said, don't you out none, and the rest of y'all don't ever try that shit. Don't try, because I will fucking hurt you. And he said, that nigga right there, he said, I will hurt you. He said, that motherfucker right there gonna kill you. He said, don't ever disrespect my friend. Don't play with him like that, because he don't play them type of way. He said, now he can talk to me like that, and I can talk to him like that, but we not gonna even disrespect y'all, so don't think y'all can disrespect us.
Those lines have to be drawn in the stand to let these dumbass niggas know because everybody is looking and searching for an opportunity to peep your weakness.
Yeah.
But see,
Every
man,
opportunity.
Looking for the
they
chink
get.
in your arm. They
Yeah.
all
You can see that
And
shit in the
nowadays-
Lion Kingdom, man. Motherfucking another lion come around, he scoping shit out all day, man. Then he like, I think I'm gonna try him. And he run in there, get fucked up. You see him leave.
Yeah.
Sometimes he might catch a vulnerable situation where he come and take over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But now, you not only got to kill him, now you got to try to kill his brother. And you got to kill the other brother
Yeah.
before you can run the kingdom because I watch animals a lot.
Mhm.
You
And
learn
that's
a
all
lot
we
of
are.
shit.
We just some intelligent animals.
Exactly.
That's what we are.
You know what I'm saying? And when you see this, how they interact, and I'm like, damn, yo, we just like that. Territorial, all this shit, protective of the women, kids, all this shit, man. But like you say, it's always a motherfucker that will probably come along and try to friendly test you.
Mm-hmm.
Act like they friendly. You know what I'm saying? We all done been in them situations, man, where you try to entrust in a
Happened to me
motherfucker.
all the time because
And
I
then
guess because I
2 weeks later, you trying to kill
and
this
I'm humble.
motherfucker.
I'm real humble. You can talk all the shit you want. Just don't touch me, yo. That's my
Nigga.
number one rule. You can call me a bitch, a punk, or whatever. Just don't put your hands on me. You put your hands on me, we going to another level.
I eat a whole
And
lot of those
and I
now.
usually ask
I
motherfuckers
get
if
called
that's where
bitch.
you want to go.
But see, here's the thing, man. And that's the
Niggas
another
got
thing
hearts and mature, yeah.
about being 40s. And a 40, man, listen.
I'm going home. I
Men-
got too many motherfuckers depending on me. I'm going
Men
home.
don't do a whole bunch of talk. Like, if you make me so mad that I call you a bitch, a punch is coming behind the word. If you call me a bitch, I feel cheated that you didn't hit me in the face.
Yeah.
Like, you supposed to swing after that.
And I'm opposite because I feel like you allowed yourself to get in your feelings. You ain't ready to fight.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not ready to fight. That's how I look at that. Cause you emotional now. I'm not
And it's
emotional.
one thing.
I'm good. You know what
All
I'm
four
saying?
of us. Hold up. All four of us have had our dads in our life, and the first thing your dad tells you, or what he's supposed to tell you, don't go in any situation angry,
No.
because you're not gonna
You're
think.
not using
At
your
all.
full
At all.
capabilities of
You
your
know what I'm
brain.
saying?
Not
You're
doing
gonna go do fuck shit, do it dumb, and you're gonna motherfucking be in jail the rest of your life.
And don't get all emotional.
That's
Cause
why I would give a
emotional.
nigga 6 months.
You do something to somebody from the emotion, and now you in the cell looking at that like I could have walked away from that shit.
Yeah.
Now you
We
in
know a
fucking jail
lot
for
of
the rest of
niggas,
your life.
and we know a lot of niggas that's sitting in the cell that did something irrational and stupid on some brawn
Well, we
shit.
know a
trying
lot
to
that
prove
done
a point.
came
And the sad
home
part
from
is,
doing
man,
some shit that they thought about that they could have did it another way.
It's dudes that still down from the decisions that they made when we was kids. You know what I mean? And we looking like, damn,
I got homeboy
laughing
just
about
did
goofy shit. That
31 years, man, and he been locked up since I think I was still in high school. You know what I'm saying? And it's like all because the whole bundled up shit, rapping the hood, band like the whole shit. And I'm quite sure he can come on the show and tell you some real fucking shit. You know, how the fuck you get locked up before you get to the age where you really getting pussy and all that? You in jail for 31
I got a homie like that too, man.
Oh my god.
it's a bunch of
I ain't even gonna lie, man. When the man called me and asked for my help and shit, man, I cried. Yo, I literally two of my homeboys, I literally cried. Like I cried real fucking tears, cause I know what they was capable of doing and being if they was on the street. You know what I'm saying? If they would have had the time periods that I had doing the shit that we was doing, getting money, whatever the fuck it was, they could have been on a different level in life.
That's the kiss. What's the
On
comment you
Instagram,
got?
Rodney P said, y'all speaking of when the game had rules. Now you have a bunch of
No rules.
she-men currying tools because
I
they
like
have
that
no
one.
skills.
I like that one.
Man,
That's what the fuck they is, man.
I mean, we gotta call a spade a spade. We are from an era where you fought, came out the next day. You got me, motherfucker. It's all good.
Yeah,
You
it's
got me
all
too.
good.
Y'all shake hands, boom, 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 and everything cool. Niggas ain't from that era. They scared to get their ass
Because
whipped.
there's too many cameras. Everybody see you get your ass.
And
And it's gonna be
pretty.
viral with flowers and shit.
We don't want to mess up those $1,000 shoes and their purse want to get scratched.
dude told me, he was like, listen, man, like this day and age, I don't care who the fuck I am. If I get in a fight and a nigga slam me on my head and shit on social media, it's
I'ma kill
over
him.
for me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kill him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I mean,
Damn.
It's a sad situation, man.
I done lost a few fights, and I never felt like killing him.
Right.
I just wanted to get
Get
right
him back.
fight him again.
Yeah, fight him again.
It was
know what I'm
back
saying?
then. It was on
I might
site.
smack him
It
with
was
a
really
stick.
that's where
You know,
on site came from. When you saw a
Bro,
motherfucker,
Bob with
you
that
fought. I
Yeah.
remember Tavon Warwick. Damn, rest in peace. I can say his name. But him and another dude, man, every fucking time they saw each other, yo, them niggas fought, yo. I'm talking about like Cash and Does, man. Them niggas would get down, get up, shake hands, like, bitch, I see you next time.
Yeah.
And we gon' they was that was their
like
thing.
the coyote
Yeah,
and the
that
dog
shit was
and
crazy,
shit.
man.
Try to steal the shit.
you know who was my Keon Davis, man?
Oh my god.
Oh,
my God. This man, this nigga used to fight all the time.
Cheese pipe.
But he wouldn't, but yo, this nigga would never tap out.
Never.
Like, never.
Keep fighting,
Like,
keep fighting.
yeah, I mean, like, it was times that I felt like I won the fight, but he was just like, come on, we're not done. And I'm like, yes, we are. Yeah,
I remember-
you got this one, buddy.
I remember me and Cedric, man, we fought for like 40 minutes, yo. It would not stop. You stop, take a breather, bitch. You get back into it for about 1 minute. But you think about
But they
it, you
didn't
look
think
back.
you wound up having the
We
most
only-
respect for it. But even though you might want to fight that nigga, but you gonna respect him because you already know he gonna go hard. Just
He ended up
just as you
being
go
one of
hard.
my homies.
my childhood fight was with a homeboy that I consider like a good bro of mine right there to this day, and that was Patrick Little Ass. This motherfucking fighting motherfucker. Every time I saw him, he was like,
You talking about,
yeah. He was like,
yo, and Pat was
come
a
on,
little,
rap.
little stocky nigga, and
Come
the
on,
way
rap.
the way
What
he
he
talk,
said? He
yo,
said he
yo, the way he
all
talk,
fight.
and he be joking and playing the whole fucking time.
Come
yo.
on, rap.
You sir, shit, Pat fucking
Come
joking
on,
and
rap.
playing,
What you
yo.
doing, rap?
Yeah, shit
You
ain't
slow,
hurting me.
rap.
That's some bullshit. Yeah,
You
rap.
slow as shit, rap. He fucking my
Oh,
face up.
that was a good one. That was you. You
I
got
stopped-
more? Yo, Pat, you
I
should talk
stopped
mad shit.
underestimating little dudes, right? And I'm going to tell you why, and we're
I
going to
loved
get out
it,
of
man.
here.
I loved it.
Yo.
One nigga, the biggest nigga, I'm gonna get him first.
I was
He the
down
first motherfucker I'm
Fells
going to.
Point, right? I'm drunk. I'm on my big nigga shit. I'm bigger at the time and shit. Out of the can, all this shit. I'm mushing motherfuckers out the way. I'm drunk. Man, push this little nigga. He like, hey, guy, why you do that, right? I said, man, what the fuck you talking? Man, get out my face. Don't do that again, right? I pushed the nigga again, yo. Only thing I remember. This motherfucker moved forward and my face got hot. Right? So I asked the nigga I'm with, I'm like, yo, did that nigga hit me? He said, yo, that nigga hit you 7 or 8 times. Honestly, he knows something 'cause he wasn't trying to hurt you. I said, yo, get me the fuck out of here. I sobered up quick as I said, yo, never, I've laid off the drinking, all that shit. I said, yo,
Hey, yo.
my face was hot as a bitch. So this nigga knows how to,
Do some shit.
yeah.
He probably was fast as
Man.
shit.
He had no
I-
bag.
I
I
ain't
ain't
like-
see it.
I didn't like the fact. Like I said before, I did our individual sports, and like I did wrestling, gymnastics, karate. I was focused. I was one of them niggas. I was into that shit, and some of the shit that I learned, yo,
Did you reach the final level to get the glow?
nah. But it was like with everything that I was in, I was always underestimated because I was little. I wore $120 until I graduated. You know what I'm saying? I didn't gain 100 pounds until I got out of school, so I was little. And everybody always underestimated, and I used to love. I fed off of that shit. I had the Napoleon syndrome, like I really had that shit. Like if my friends knew me, they'd tell you like I had the fucking Napoleon. Don't fuck with me, yo. I'm a one man band, yo. I'm gonna fight every motherfucking body out this motherfucker. I remember getting into it with North niggas like near North Pulaski, and I'm like, yo, we can meet up Douglas. I'm gonna fight everybody. They got the whole fucking neighborhood. Everybody, we get through the machine. That's when Doug had the when you get to the top of Bentlow, they had the the bushes, the tall bushes. You walk through the bush. As soon as niggas stepped up the step, I just started swinging. Bop, bop, bop. I'm fighting everybody. First thing they say this little motherfucker crazy. I'm fighting. I said, I don't give a fuck who it is. Step up, let's go. You know what I mean?
Little nigga in the neighborhood will hit you first.
I was the opposite, man. Because my dad was the karate teacher around the way, and I really like martial arts and all that. But what I found out when I got off the steps is when you fuck somebody up, is an energy transfer.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you learn a
you
lot
re-
fucking with martial arts and what you
you
do and what not.
responsible.
You're not supposed to use that shit for shit.
Yeah, because like, just think about it, right? You a dude boastful, always loud in the hall, just acting crazy, and he fucking with you and shit, and then you had to whip his ass. You take something from that nigga, he ain't never the same again.
Never.
He's never that same dude again.
Never.
But that part of that dude is in
And
you
you
now.
know.
And I couldn't handle.
Niggas don't
I couldn't
understand
handle
that.
that
That's
transfer of
deep.
energy.
Because that's some real shit. Because they really.
But I had
Somebody who
become
really know their
champion.
craft, they teach you that. You're not supposed to use that shit
my dad.
unless it's really
My
detrimental to
dad
your point.
always wanted
Because you
me
can
to
hurt
fight.
somebody with your hands, your feet, anything. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to use your shit right.
Hell yeah.
And that's the shit that I was taught. You just don't do it because you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go around just doing shit. You know what I mean? Because there's some shit in there, man. There's certain parts of your body, the ridge of your hand, your fingers, your thumb. There's so much shit you could do to somebody that really will fuck them up. Like literally, like he said, mentally, they'll carry that shit with them for the rest of their life.
That's the thing I used to tell my dad was like, he would want me to go in guns blazing. I used to be like, Dad, like, I don't have to do that because, like, I can say some shit that's gonna hurt way worse than a punch. Like, I can destroy a nigga with my words, and I ain't never gotta touch him. And my dad, like, what do you mean? Listen, I ain't gotta fight. I'm gonna make a nigga feel so bad with my words, he ain't even gonna want to put his guards up.
There's people that see us now that try to fix themselves up. Hey man, I'm not sitting here cracking. Like, what the fuck are you
It
talking
don't take a whole lot.
My man said something.
That's because we wasn't slick looking.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
he actually brought it out of me. Because when I met this
Blame
dude in
me.
middle school, his jokes was just
Make
the
you wanna fight.
rudest jokes I ever
Make you wanna
heard.
You look
I mean, like, I was funny, but I kept my jokes was PG. Like, he ain't give a fuck. This dude called my house with a bitch ass nigga on the phone. And was
Yeah,
like,
back in the day.
he was like, yo, Keno, Ronald on the phone. He said that he can whip your ass. And I'm like, yo, stop playing me, yo. You know I'm gonna fuck Ronald up and shit. I mean, don't do that to Ronald and shit. Ronald like, yeah, you won't get nothing. He Coleman then played this nigga and pumped him up. Look, we in middle school. I called you Coleman.
Right,
Like,
Fine.
really took me back. I was mad as shit because
I
this
pumped
dude,
him up like the old man had Rocky.
this dude was a stupid bitch ass nigga. Right? And then he pumping this dude up, right? So I get to school the next day. I was like, Ronald, I'm on the phone. I'm like, Ronald, you need to chill, yo. Because you know I'm gonna slap the shit out you when I get to school. You ain't gonna do shit to me.
I fucked you up in elementary.
I slapped you when we was in elementary.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a different Keno.
But yo, listen. It was always, and we're gonna get out of here after this. It was always a method to my madness. I know Kenny was gonna fuck him up. The nigga had popped my De La Soul tape. Right? I'm like, oh, I know how to get this little bit. This is gonna look real bad if I beat him up. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, Kenny, my man. This nigga done said before that he beat him up.
Bigger than me in middle school.
He said he beat him up and all this shit. I said, okay, bitch, Kenny gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So Yo, that tape was
But the
3
best
feet
part
high.
is-
Right?
Yo, that shit was nuts.
That's the first tape that had like 30
Right.
songs on it.
He had
51 to be
everybody
exact.
joning me. Everybody. Oh, Randall said that.
Open it up.
Get in class, Ronald sitting there. I ran straight to him. Bitch. Started dragging him all around. Then everybody
Throwing him
was
over the
like,
desk.
Stop, Kenny. Don't
oh, you got the problem, you know?
And this motherfucker sitting over there crying and laughing the whole time.
The whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Laughing his ass off. Now
Yo,
I
was
feel
we
bad.
in Mr. Reed class? The curly hair.
No, it was the black guy with the big fluff joint in the back of his head.
Mr.
Who was
Woods.
it? Mr.
I
Woods.
said, hey, man, what are you doing, man?
Social studies.
Jesus Christ.
That shit was hilarious. But this has been the Bro Show. Big Tone in the house.
Big Rob in the house, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
You know, through life cultivating.
Your boy Sandy.